there, Caleb?
My wheel's stuck.
Your wheel's stuck.
I ran out of petrol.
You've run out of petrol?
Again.
Again?
I ran out.
Caleb, what are we doing here today?
Can you get some more petrol?
We could get petrol, but today we are looking at Psalm 121, which is about... Well, here he is.
Hello.
We are workers.
We are workers.
We are workers.
For those of you who've been on this journey with us for a while, or friends with us for a while, you'll see that this is our patio, in inverted commas.
Yeah.
This is the foundation wall, which Josh and friends have been working on for some time. He actually built this foundation down here, which is now covered in mud, and it could hold a house, not just hold a bit of grass up. Today's devotion, if I can work this out. Josh, can I turn this round? Or not? No, I can't take it round. I have to do one of these. Hi. Today's devotion is Psalm 121. I'll just read it. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. This is one of the other Psalms of the Ascent, and it says, the very first line, I lift my eyes to the hills. And another version talks about, I lift my eyes to the mountain. Now, for us, looking at this monstrosity of a garden in prep for spring feels like a mountain. It feels like it's never ending. There's been so much prep, cost, sweat, blood and tears been put in. But the prize, the mountain, when we get to it, the vision for it will be incredible. We'll have a new space for Caleb and Tabitha to play. We'll have space to barbecue, enjoy, rest. But the reality of getting there is hard work, and looking up to the mountain of this project feels like it's almost like unreachable. And with God, I feel like sometimes we can look to the mountain, look up to him and think he's too far off, he's too distant, when actually he calls us just to take that next step. He calls us to, as Kelly's about to do, throw the next stone up, walk the next bit. That's it. Brilliant. And just to trust him in the very next thing that he has for us. So it's a family affair today. Very simple. Where is God calling us to get our rest from? Where is he calling us to follow him on that next step in the mountain of life? And I think a little challenge we've been thinking about as we've been pondering on this verse today, Psalm 121, is a little bit about rest as well. I think sometimes we can think that rest is just about watching Netflix or getting your feet up, having a sleep. I've been guilty of that, and I suppose we're having 2 children now as well, just longing for time on my own even. But I think the challenge from this passage is to seek rest in God, and that means even in the daily grind of life, seeking him and taking each step with him, no matter what that means. Oh,
It's good. No, I was just watching Caleb lift a rock up, and just he put in a lot of effort, and I think it takes effort to.
Build with me.
Yeah, we're going to build together. It takes effort to grow and build our relationship with God, and as we go on the journey of ascent, to ascend the mountain, essentially to know God better, it takes effort. So what's the effort? It doesn't have to necessarily cost us loads, but it might. So what's that gonna look like for you?
I think also one of the things from this psalm which really struck us was the fact that God never slumbers, he never sleeps, he doesn't tire, he doesn't grow weary like we all do. And I think that is such an encouragement, because God says to us, he doesn't sleep, he always watches over us, he is our great protector, our great carer, and we can fully trust him. So where is it that you need to trust our great protector today, the one that doesn't slumber or sleep and watches over you? And as you enter this week, if you're feeling burdened or heavy, low, where is it that you can put your trust in God and climb the mountain with him? Here he goes, little Ascent. Off he goes. Climb the mountain, Caleb. Don't fall. Anyway, that's it from us for a Sunday afternoon, and we'll see you soon.